lot of things have changed. So I do have a kitty cat now. His name is Landon. I'm going to give you an update on the energies I'm feeling right now. I hope you guys are having a good day. And if you aren't, why not? Why aren't we having a good day? I've indulged in my special gift and my talent I have with being able to read energies. Is a very special gift that was given to us, and we don't want to take it lightly, but we don't want to. And I've learned to not abuse the power, but to just help people. And I do accept donations only if your heart requires that. But this is free of charge. I will not charge you. This is just something that I do from my heart. Okay. And once again, donations are appreciated. You can always cash at me. You can always send me money. I'll be grateful. Okay. Anyway, let's get into it. What do you have for me? Okay. Yeah. Somebody is not fucking with how you are, your energy. They're just not fucking with it. But the not fucking with it is like fake. Like when I say fake, is like the defense mechanism to avoid being heartbroken, being disturbed. This person has a very strong pick me mentality, and also a very strong I didn't do it, you did it type of mentality, a mental state. And it's something that is toxic. And we all have our ways, right? But it's like we are at this point in our lives where where we want to communicate. I feel like this energy you was dealing with did not have the capacity to really deal with what they were going through um on their own. And by you trying to help them just made it worse off. Like it felt like more of a attack than help. Yeah, once as soon as I said that, a straight up attack. And they have their guard up right now. So it's like a thing that you're not going to be able to get through because they know who you are. They feel your energy. They feel what you're doing, where you're going, how you're focusing on yourself, how you're focusing on your money, how you're focusing on your career. Hell, even focusing on your pets or your kids. And by you having all those things to focus on, they're feeling like very like let down and not a part of your world. A part of your world. They don't feel a part of your world because you already have this stuff without them. You have all of these things, this magic, this love, the creation, God, career, strength, communication, sex appeal, all of these things without them being around. And like I tell you, they're a pick me. So the pick me energy is always going to be out there. I don't know who this person is to you. It feels more of a romantic partnership, but once again, it doesn't have to be. But to me, that's what it's feeling far as the pick me energy. But I guess, all family members or friends can have that energy too. So it can go either way. I'm going to pull some cards from a different deck. Bear with me. Now, when you deal with certain energies, you have to remember who you are. And it's okay, we need to have moments where we just walk out, and if you have land or if you have a house or if you have an apartment, whatever you have, a hut, a condo, a car, if you're living in your car, whatever, wherever you're watching this from, don't forget to go out into the elements of nature, of what God intended us to have, the gift that has been given to us. So don't forget to go out there and indulge in that gift, okay? Now, on a lighter note, I'm hearing that Selena Gomez, Sunset Boulevard, that is on repeat in my playlist, but I'm not sure about you guys. But it's like everyone who's in love, who, likes her as an artist. I'm not really into a lot of celebrities. I'm really not, but I've always was into or loved her glow, her essence that she had, Selena Gomez. Um, okay, so what we got? I just said that. Go outside. Sit outside, okay? Pick a quiet place. I was just talking about that. A park under a tree. Okay? Sit quietly and observe the world around you. Try to engage every sense you have. Notice the people, the color of the grass, the smells in the air, the wind on your face. So it's a perfect time to go out in the morning because sometimes it has that nice breeze. I'm not really sure where you're at, where you're living at, but where I'm at in the morning time, around this time, if you go out early in the morning, you're going to be hit with this wind and like the sun would come in from this way and the wind would blow in your face. I love it. I love it. So that's what you need. Um, be positive. Things are going to turn up for you. Turn up. Okay, that came out again. So I can't make this up. That came out again. So make sure you do that. That is really good for you. You having that moment, your children, your dogs, whatever having that moment, really is beneficial to your growth and your healing journey and what you're going through right now. Collectively, um, we are learning to embrace ourselves. Eat healthy. I think you guys are trying to work on your diet better. And I personally am the one to raise my hand and tell you I need to work on my diet better. Um, I do eat well, but then I indulge a lot when I'm tired. When I don't feel like doing anything. Like, when you just are wiped out. It's like, oh, this restaurant sounds really great. With all of this shit, I have no idea what's in it, but let me get a side of fries with that. You know what I mean? Like, good and well, you don't need no side of fries with all that salt, okay? Just make it. I'm just being real. Hey, we can be real, keep it 100, but we all know that there's things we need to work on as a collective, as a whole. The things that we've been brought into is not always the best for us, and it's not going to take, it's not going to be an overnight change. But as long as you're aware, and we have moments like this where we get to chat, eat healthy. Make it a daily habit to eat at least one healthy item. It could be fruit, veggies, whatever that is. It could be a damn banana. Start somewhere, okay? Start somewhere. Don't let yourself just. I don't like people who just let themselves go. I'm going to tell you the truth because I experienced it, okay? That was me at one point. And I knew how lazy I was and how much I beat myself up. So by you to not like yourself that much, to beat yourself up every day because you don't look the way you want to look, come on, y'all. Don't ever let yourself go. Be in the moment of gratitude and peace and know that you're beautiful inside and out, no matter what anyone tells you. When you know that, you can act accordingly. And once you radiate on the end, you will radiate on the out. Okay, let's continue. Man, you have the whole world coming for you. Like, man, and people who don't appreciate you ain't the only ones who see you, baby. Okay? You are in this essence of a glow, and you're always in this essence of a glow. But now is even more. Can you imagine to be even more great, even more successful, even more beautiful and stunning and handsome and funny, and just even more just lovable, even more of an asshole? Like, whatever you are, you're more of. More, okay? Man, there's a lot of people fighting for your love, but there's one person in particular. That's why you are so guarded right now. And it's not who people think it is. It's not who people think it is. Man, there's somebody who sees you as just like, there's somebody who sees you as the person who's holding the key to everything, the person who has the money, the person who has the gift. Um, they can tell you, I don't know, something special about you or whatever this is, but this energy is not something that you can have. It's like a look, but you can't touch type of energy that's around you that you want or that wants you. But the energy, when you get older, like, it's weird. Like, in your journey, you have a path. And your path is very similar to a few people that you know. That's why it scares you sometimes, because when things happen, you kind of know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It scares you because you get into the point of, like, you can predict the future, and not everything of the future is like a beautiful thought, but also the things of your future that is going to excel you to be who you was always meant to be. The journey is going to be a beautiful one. And there's somebody who entered your life out of nowhere. And this is despite the other people who are fighting for you are in a fight of themselves because you're just amazing because um, you have the world in front of you, ahead of you, and it can be hard for people to watch, especially if they're not able to meet you where you are. And it's not your fault, you know. People have their own decisions to make their own choices. But this person, whoever this person you was dealing with, who is literally jealous, who was literally competing for your time, your energy, but also jealous of what you represent and what you are, and would just have these really, really nasty negative thoughts about you, even if you're happy, even if you take them out, even if you have the greatest time, it was just really nasty and negative. So bye bye. So the person that is coming towards you or who's already in you or on you, ooh, in your life, ooh, what's going on? They are very, very um you're scared that it's not what it needs to be. You're scared that the ending is not going to be great. You're scared that the person that it's like you two together have the key to a palace or a key to magic. You could be similar as far as liking the same profession or doing the same thing. But this is going to cause a tower moment in a lot of people. You guys coming out. If people would ever see you guys together, I think this is like a secret lovers is what you wanna be. Keep it on the down low. This is not a love that is like sprouted out and shouted out into the world. This is very, very, very undercover, very secretive, where nobody knows about it. Nobody knows the magnitude, how deep things that be going on. But we know. I know. Okay? We know. The ones that are collectively going through this together, we know we ain't alone going through this. We know we're not alone. You're not alone, baby. And um it's okay to be afraid of an ending. Like you're afraid. Like that's why I go back to this fucking Selena Gomez CD. Like everything that she has on that album, it's like a CD. I'm getting it because I have a car, a old school, old school Jeep that I love to death, and it has a CD player. It makes me feel like a like a teenager, like the high school riding down the street when there's no problems, you know what I mean? When everything was a little bit more chill, things were kind of fucked up, but I didn't really wasn't aware of anything, so I was kind of chilling. You know what I mean? It brings me back to that happy-go-lucky feeling of just chilling, you know. So I love the fact that I mean, I want to get back to collecting CDs. I think that's something a great time that we are missing because it was fun looking through the CDs and stuff like that. But anyway, you're afraid of losing this person. I'm scared of love. I'm scared of losing you. Yes, you scared of losing this person, man. They're scared of losing you too, but it's more of an excitement for them. They're just loving it. They're not all in their feelings as far as like how you are, only because they have a very masculine energy and they just know it's gonna work. And it's like what you want. It's like you are able to be in fear, and you probably are able to tell this person too that I'm scared of losing you, I'm in fear or whatever, and they will be so soft. You can actually tell this person anything. I know that's kind of hard to believe because in your entire life you haven't been able to tell people things. The truth always caused friction, so you kind of kept it to yourself. This connection is holding a lot of good juju for you. This is like the knight in shining armor. I'm getting like the person who came to rescue you from yourself, from the things that you was trying to get away from, but also like this person, you have a stronger connection with this person. This person is, it can be, I feel like this person is not close to you. It's separation, more of like a twin flame separation or something similar. I'm not calling this person your twin flame out at no point, but you can call this person as you wish. Whatever terminology will help you, regulate your emotions. Nothing wrong with that. But the essence of this person is very like magical, mystical. You could be really close to this person. You could be, but I feel like there's a separation, whether it's in lack of communication or a separation, far as you being like 29 hours away from this person, something that is like hard for you guys to kind of come together, but it's causing time to expand your hearts, where now you're forced to not jump into a bed with anybody, but just be in the essence, be in an essence of love and having that moment to explore this person, yourself, your sexuality. And you may be able to do it differently than you ever have. I think you are having some type of telepathic uh, love making here. And I think that is something that is very, very, very scary for you. That's why, you have this fear, and they are making you feel things a person that is up the street or down the hallway can't really make you feel. So I think that is what is really spooky to you, that this person could get you and literally make sure you get what you need. It's like they burn and desire to make sure you have what you need. And I think this energy is very, very strong, and people are feeling your love, but they're not sure where it's coming from. But you have a lot of love here in your heart, and it could be hard for people to watch too, because if you've always been a person who's like, I want to give you this, I want to give you that, I want to help you, da, da, da. No, now you're just like, I'm not helping nobody. Even this person who was like really negative, and I think you had an opportunity, but I think the universe is not giving you the opportunities to help this person. Because they know your heart. They ain't stupid. Hello, they ain't stupid. They know if you had all your ducks in a row, you be helping this mofo and back into the same fucking cycle. Now you can't go back. Now it's all fucked up. Now this shit is all fucked up. You can't even do anything, because as they learn how to utilize the people that they praised in their lives, you have to learn how to utilize your power, your gift, your talent, your love, your ecstasy, what you like, what you want, what you deserve, what you would not stand for. All of that, you are learning how to do that. And this person definitely helped you get there. But you was definitely here longer than you should have been. But that's okay. Now you're where you need to be. Now everything's flowing into you. Now you're getting this. Now you're getting that. Now you're getting offers. Now you're getting deals. Now you're getting this. Now you're getting that. This, that, that. You're getting everything you deserve. And as you're getting everything you deserve, this person over here is making sure you get everything you deserve. It's just crazy. It's crazy. The energy is crazy. This energy is bananas. It is just like there is. This is. He knows you're a high priestess. Um, Gender doesn't matter, okay, in these energies, but you'll know. You'll know, okay. So I'm gonna pull uno, one card from my insight, my chakra. What's in your body? What are you really going through in that body? Okay, one more, and I'm gonna have to close this because I'm at the 20-minute mark. I'm not gonna do personal readings. It's more of just like, hey, you can cash at me some money to appreciate me, to pay me, but I'm not gonna do one-on-ones anymore. Passion. That's the card of the day. Desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. Enjoy your life right now. Enjoy your passion. Enjoy your love. Enjoy everything that you are having right now. Enjoy it, because there's a reason for everything. There's a reason that you are going to be, and you are meant to be enjoying your life right now. And there's people in your life that are not going to be there anymore. There's people in your life that you want to be there, but the universe is not going to allow it. Your spirit team is not going to allow it. It's not going to be an easy thing. It's going to be really, really hard, actually, to really let go of things that you always thought was going to be there. But as you transition to that, remember there's things in the corner that you may be afraid of because it seems too good to be true. It's not. It's real. is passionate, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about. If it's relating to passion, the way we love people, we know. And I remember every type of relationship I've ever been in, I knew I was going to be with them. There was no, there was really no, if it was mutual, if I met somebody, right, and the passion or the vibes were mutual, I knew what it was. If the vibes are not given back, I still knew what it was. I can tell when people like me. I can tell when people have good intentions for me. And I can also tell when people are playing me. I may not want to believe it all the time, but I can definitely tell, as you can as well. Okay, that's it for today. Make sure you guys check out the rest of my stuff. It has been a growing stage for me. Everyone who's been around on this channel with me, I appreciate you. I thank you. Everyone I did personal readings for, I appreciate you and I thank you. Even though I'm not doing it anymore now, it's okay to reach out to me if you just want to talk. I'm cool with that. If you have a question, I'm cool with that. I mean, I get to it right away, but at least 48 hours, I'm usually pretty good. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hug a pet, hug a friend. You came up here with me. Hug a pet, hug a friend, and I see you guys next time.